and it's a TKO win for Michael Conlan.
Happy for him, man, because, you know, I was a little bit untethered.
That was impressive.
And was like, he better not go.
That was an impressive performance
10 rounds
by
with this dude.
Mick Conlan, in my opinion, gentlemen.
I'm TstreeT Controversy with
Way to find it.
360.com. We got some things to talk about. He's moving down to 122 pounds.
21 power punches landed in that 10th round alone.
Glad
Trey.
he got the stoppage. Like, I'm literally, like, really happy for him.
Yes, he looked good tonight. He just, you know, as I said in the outset, just showed a lot of different looks. You see a lot of fighters flat-footed, looking for one big shot. That wasn't Mick Conlan tonight. He showed angles, he showed speed, he showed everything you could ask for from a fighter. He turned southpaw, and it's difficult, as we've said throughout the night. You got to understand, it's tough to knock a guy out who really has made up his mind that I'm going to survive. He found it in the 10th round, like Tim said. Wasn't a devastating knockout, but he got the win, and he got a stoppage tonight. Way to move on to bigger and better things.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I was getting pissed off, and I was about to chew him out.
You know what? Just as much
if he ain't get the stoppage.
This sport is about skill.
So I'm cool now.
It's
Thanks,
about
Mick.
will to win, but it's also about that mental. It's about your mentals. That's what it's about, people. Listen to me.
I was untethered.
Now, he couldn't go down to the body, okay, because 2 points was taken away. So he had to adjust himself, to adjust his game plan. He had to think before he actually did anything. And he still was able to find a way to get this man up out of here. That's impressive to me. That is very, very impressive to me. And I want to see Conlan down at 122 pounds at 122.
I don't like the 122
Look at the
move.
power punches there. 145 power punches. We told you in that 10th round alone, he landed 21, including the big left that started it all. And to your point, Tim, this probably would have happened earlier if it wasn't for the 2-point deductions. He had to go 4 plus rounds, being careful not to go to the body and get DQ'd. Impressive finish. Mick Conlan,
are they going to go to commercial break?
particulars.
And I don't never beg for a commercial break.
The end comes at 1 minute 54 seconds of round number 10.
This is
Referee
live, real
Mr.
time.
Gray stops the contest in his opinion. Takoucht in no position to continue. Therefore, the winner, remaining undefeated, Michael Conlan.
Mick Conlan is now 14-0 with 8 knockouts. The next time we see him, it'll be at 122 pounds. He wants to fast track to a world title chance there. Speaking of world title opportunities, here's what's coming up the next couple weeks on ESPN+.
Okay, all right. We're going to have to talk about that in different videos. Looking forward to that. You know, the question is, for one, he started his pro career at he weighed in at 122 and a quarter. I mean, 122 and basically almost 123. 122.75. And he walks around much heavier. He weighed in, basically they weighed in above the 126-pound division. They weighed in at, pretty much like they fought at 130 today. So now he's trying to drop down to 122 at his age, and, they're trying to fast track to a title, and it's just...
Bunce is with Mick Conlan.
Buncey, I ain't seen Buncey in a minute. Where you been, Bunce?
Got points to go in the past. I don't mean they're low blow, if I'm honest. It's just I love to hit them right on the sweet spot, and there's a fine line. But it was coming from a record of 2 points this time, so I got it. I'm happy.
And Adam, were you panicking at any time with the blows going in?
No, but I had to make sure that we readjusted it a little bit. One of them was low because he threw it low. The second one when he had the point deducted is because Takoucht actually pulled his head down.
And the other 48?
Strategic. But on the left side, right,
shit.
But you kind of have to adjust little things
talk about
a bit more just because there's a long time in the fight to go.
No, it's hard. It's hard to kind of adjust mid-fight because it was like some of them didn't think we're low. They just kind of swayed low. A lot of them must have swayed low, but it is. It is. I'm experienced enough in the fight game where I know I can just go ahead.
And I know you and I have talked before, but this Angelo Leo, the WBO super bantamweight, will he have to fight Fulton? Have you spoken to anybody by him? Do you know anything? I mean, will you get your shot late this year on, Paddy's Day next year?
I'll be honest, I don't have a clue. I just have the best team and I leave everything in their hands. I don't have a clue. If they have to fight each other, so be it. If it's in Paddy's Day, so be it. I don't care, but I know next time, and I fight for the world title at 122, which I will, I'll be world champion. Whether it's Fulton or whether it's Leo, it'll be a completely different fight. There was someone in there who's the fighting an opponent like that is almost harder because he's so kind of jittery and novice and unorthodox. Being a southpaw, he does some crazy language and on BT, but he's have heard words from me, so I'll let it be.
We'll accept your apology for that. Now, not only does he do some, as you say, some awkward stuff, he's a good awkward southpaw, isn't it? And let me ask you this. We're talking about this world title fight. We're talking about it 4 pounds lower than he was tonight. Is that something, in an ideal world, would you like to see that in 6 months or would you like to see that in 18 months? What would you like?
The world title fight?
Yeah.
Now.
So before Christmas, if it could be made, you'd take it?
He's ready now. When that opponent fell through the other week for the WBO belt and it popped up on my Twitter, the first thing I did was look at the date and realise that we run out of time to throw his name in the hat. But I would take it tomorrow.
So, last
Hall in London, Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
Damn, they just cut like that? This is live real time. This is my ESPN watch. Look, say live down here. What, they just cut like that? That ain't right. Anyway, Angelo Leo, WBO 122-pound champion, has to face Stephen Fulton. Then the winner of that has to face Mick Conlan. From my understanding, that's what it's supposed to be. I covered Angelo Leo's fight, and CBS, some jackass over there, claimed my video. And the only reason why I'm talking like that is because it's illegal. Like, yo, it's fair use, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? And it's like, I've been doing this shit for years. So it's like, I got to email these people and be like, boxing's back. This is me, the guy that's been doing all, this is fair use clearly. It's not them, I don't think. It's the bot. It's a bot or some shit. I got to check. It might be manually. Anyway, the point is, it's a promotional thing now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mick Conlan versus the winner of Fulton Angelo Leo, depending on what it happens, could end up possibly, even if it is Conlan versus Leo and Fulton waits for the winner or goes another round. I'm just saying, possibly we could see that like as a co-feature, or the chief support to Wilder Fury 3, or Fury Wilder 3. That's the type of fight, because Mick is Irish, and then get some Mexican fans and everything, like if there's fans. So that's the type of thing they can do. You see what I'm saying? So looking at Mick Conlan as a fighter, I don't know. We got to see how he look at 122. We haven't seen him at 122 at this level. So at this point, there's still a question mark around Steve Fulton and Angelo Leo at 122 on if they can beat Morozhan Akhmadaliev. By the way, Ray Vargas has a broken leg, according to Boxing Scene or some shit. And he's been elevated to champion in recess. And I forgot who the WBC ordered to fight for the main title, because I had to be in court with only 22 hours notice. And I paid to be at the WBC online virtual convention, 25 quid, 25 schmacks. And I missed it all due to them jerks. I'm just getting back. So I got to be here, between this card and what's the Frampton fight's about to come on, Rob Lowe, I got the ESPN, DC Milchik 3. You got the card on the Zone. Cecilia Brakus versus Jessica McCoskill, Israel Madrimov versus Eric Walker. You got David Benavidez, who lost his belt on the scale. Like, he got to fight Romer and Gula. Alawalin returns. He gloved him, Tess. He gloved him. Like, when Alawalin gloved, you could tell, like, Bradley, he seemed like he was, like, genuinely scared. He was like, oh, he gloved him, Tess. He gloved him. But anyway, we're about to get to the main event. Do I think that Mick Conlan can defeat, or reign at the 122-pound division? Yo, bro, I don't think so. And at 126, he definitely didn't want to see, Shakur Stevenson, but I don't know yet. It's still a question mark. We don't know. We don't know. But him against Navarrete, I don't know. They got a nice little amount of fighters around, But basically, it looks like to me that Conlan wants to try to weight bully and get a fast track to a title. I get it, but it's like, I don't know, man. Risky losing all that weight. Risky. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View. Put it this way: if he made like a statement for this fight, and I understand COVID and everything, but if he made a statement for this fight and he weighed in like 124 or some shit like that, or like 120, like 123 or something like that, like, all right, look, he getting down there and he's showing like, So, but I don't know. I'm not confident, in that. Anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We're going to watch this Frampton fight. Then I'm going to lay my ass down until 9 o'clock when the Showtime card starts.